If you clicked on this video, this definitely means that you are interested in becoming a promoter.
Yeah.
So what is a promoter? A promoter is someone who shows potential customers or audiences how a product or service works. He or she must demonstrate the functionality of the product or service, answer queries, and most importantly, make an effort to convince customers to purchase it. I have been a promoter for the last 3 to 4 years, and I am just going to be giving you information based on my experience. So there are different types of promoters. We have an in-store promoter. I'm pretty sure you have bumped into an in-store promoter once in your life. So just like the name in-store promoter, it tells you what it is. It's a promoter who is inside the store that sells the product or service. They are most of the time in the aisle or at the front of the store. This activation basically takes place inside the store that the product or service is. This promoter is to give detailed demonstrations of a product or service to walk-in customers with the goal of convincing them to purchase it. So most of the time, the roles of an in-store promoter are not always the same. Depending on the gig, sometimes the gig would be to hand out pamphlets, give samples of the product inside the store, advertise a discount or promotion. So when they like buy two, get one free, and then you're the one who gives that information to the consumers. And sometimes you have a giveaway. The next type of promoter that you can find is an events promoter. So this is when you're promoting a certain product or services at an event or a gig, and these go by golf days. You're probably promoting food at a golf day. This is like your DSTV Delicious. You could be promoting alcohol there or different food there. And this could be launches of products, events like that. Could be private functions for corporate companies or for anything, literally. So most of the times when you are a promoter at an event, you are ticking off guest list if there's a guest list at that event, mostly when it's private functions. When it's like open big functions, you are giving people their wristbands, you are making sure that they are comfortable in their setting. Sometimes you're also serving welcome drinks to the customers. So depending on the type of event, the roles are usually different. Also, if maybe there's a promotion on that event about a certain drink, you inform people that, okay, if you buy those, you'll get this. The last one I did was a Windhoek promotion. So basically, we would tell people if they buy Windhoek, they can take their receipts to the other promoters, and then they will be led into the VIP section and get a voucher for food. Like, I think it was worth 100 Rand for any food stall at the event. So the roles and the responsibilities vary based on the event and the product that you are promoting. The next type of promoter is promotion is when you're going on a road show. So basically an in-store promoter, but on the road, moving from different types of places. So the last type of promoters I'll be discussing now is the club promoters. So in the club, there's different types of promoters. The first that I will discuss is the door ladies. So this is basically you working in the club, and your role is to put wristbands or stamp the customers coming in. Then there is a hostess, but there's different types of hostesses. So let me take you through the first one. So the first hostess that there is the one that takes care of the guest list. So all the people on the guest list come to you, and then you take them to the table that they have booked. Also, you have to check on them during the night to make sure that they are okay and they are happy with their service. And then the third type of a hostess is like a club hostess who is invited to the club by the club owners or people that work at the club, and you are basically supposed to make people spend. So you either invite ballers or ballers that are already at the club. You make them spend more, you make them buy more alcohol. So make sure that they're having a good time and they are willing to spend more money. I won't go into detail about that one because I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I just know that the outcome is you are supposed to make those people buy. And sometimes, or most of the time, or I'm not really sure because I haven't done it, you get a percentage of their bill. And then the next type of promoter in the club would be a bottle girl. So I don't know if it's a promoter or not, but it's part of the club, and most promo girls do bottle service. So when you're a bottle girl, basically what you do is you are working for the club in a group, most of the time uniformed, and you take expensive bottles to their tables while there's sparkles on the bottle. So you take it from the waiters, take it to the table with sparkles and do like a mini dance. Not dance per se, but like a little movement. Sometimes you have to really dance depending on the club you work at. So that's another type of promoter. So now that we have gone through all the different types of promo work, we can get to the requirements that you need to be a promoter. There's not really much that you don't need like a serious qualification or anything like that. So you just make sure that you are not shy. Promotions need someone who is very bubbly and not scared to talk to people. You need to be very lively, you need to be very active, you need to, be approachable. So you can't be like with your resting bitch face at the promotion. You always need to be like excited, have a smile on, and be on your A game, because sometimes you need to push sales and you need to convince people to come and buy a certain product. So you need to make them happy. So if you are looking, they won't want to talk to you. 90% of your job as a promoter is to talk to people. So yeah, you also need to be able to speak English if you are a promoter in South Africa, because we have 11 languages in South Africa, so English is one that most people understand. But also that only depends on where you live, because I'm sure if you're from KZN, they require you to speak Zulu, because most of the people there are Zulu. But most of the time you need to know how to speak English if you're a promoter, because you never know the language the person coming to you speaks. So just know how to speak English as a standard. And I think it's our responsibility, all of us as South Africans, to know all 11 languages. But if you know English and your home language and a few others, then you will be good. But know English, know how to speak English. The next thing is you need to have, if you're a girl, basic makeup skills. And I don't mean like this type of full face beat. I mean, you need to at least be able to draw an eyebrow and put on mascara and put on a bit of foundation, because most promotions don't really want dramatic makeup. They don't want eyeshadows, contours, and whatever. But you at least need to be able to do like basic simple makeup. This requirement is what could secure you a lot of jobs. It's beautiful pictures. So when you find time, put on your ring light, do a nice face beat, simple one or dramatic one, whichever one you are able to do. If you have a nice phone, or if you don't have, borrow a phone from a friend, put a fake backdrop like this, or make it white, put a white background, take nice headshots, take half body, and then take a full body picture when you look nice and you're going somewhere, and maybe you got someone to do your makeup and you look really, really beautiful. Take pictures on that day, because most promotion companies choose you from your photos, so you don't really go there. They ask for pictures, you send, and then they'll choose you from your photos. So if you have really good photos, there's high chances that they will pick you. So please invest in your photos. If you can do like a photo shoot, go to like a photo shoot studio, get pictures taken, and mostly in a white top. Try just doing it in a white top with jeans, or a black top with jeans, because that is like basic and standard. But it will really, really, really help you to go to to have very beautiful pictures, because that's what will secure you the deal. But please don't arrive there not looking as beautiful as your pictures, please. Please, because hey, that will be your last gig. I'm sure you are wondering, okay, Kutlwano, you've been talking about all these promotions and whatever, but where do I find them? It's not easy and it's not hard to find promo companies or promotion agencies. So what you can do is you can go on social media, so Instagram or Facebook. Us promo girls, most of the time, we tag the promo companies we work for. And sometimes if you know the company names, you can search them on Instagram and they will basically tell you which method that they use to recruit promoters. Sometimes also just by following one promo company, you know, they always put suggestions. So they will suggest to you other promotion companies and agencies that probably show you on their page how they recruit people. You can also go on Google and Google promotion companies in your area. Most of them want you to apply either by email or by WhatsApp, but they will tell you. And also, let me give you another tip. Like with me, some companies that I work for recruited me on Instagram. So make sure that your social media looks good and you post the promo jobs that you do so that they see you're a promotion girl. They will recruit you. So that's how I got some promotion companies. And one of the most important ones is to be friendly and be friends with the other promo girls, because listen here, we plug each other. Whenever they say, we are looking for girls, do you know anybody? We recommend. Sometimes, you know, agencies or companies are too lazy to go through, you know, the recruitment process and everything, and they just ask us, have you worked with reliable girls, beautiful girls, and etc. And we are the ones that recommend. Sometimes somebody doesn't make it to the gig and they ask you, can you call up someone quickly, do you know anybody? And then we call you. So make sure whenever you are at a promo gig, you make friends. Sometimes, you know, when you just go to one gig at that promotion company, maybe you were a replacement for somebody and you do a good job, they automatically put you in the system and you are now part of their promoters. And now you need to make sure that you have the uniform that they require you to have. This is not something that is like hectic, like you need to have this dress. No. Usually they give you a top and you're required to have jeans and sneakers or heels or whatever. But I'm going to give you like the promoter starter pack so that you know what to expect. Bear in mind, you do not have to buy all these products at once. Sometimes, maybe if you have one gig now and it's your first time and they require you to have blue jeans and white sneakers, get those only. And then when you get paid, then, you know, you get another gig and then you buy. But this is the list of like the things that you'll probably need in your whole promotion career. I don't know if that's what I should call it. So the basics are like a black pair of jeans, a blue pair of jeans, a black pair of sneakers, and a white pair of sneakers, black heels and black pumps, black bodycon dress. Not too long, not too short, just, you know, medium length. If you know what I'm meaning, I'll put examples up. I want to emphasize again, these items you can get over time. So now you have found promo gigs, you are going to the job. It's important that you have brand knowledge of what you're going to work with. Some companies will call you to come to a briefing or training and you're not going to be paid for that day. So you need to prepare yourself. If you need to go borrow money, do it. Sometimes if you don't attend that, they won't book you for the next season. They will also give you a lot of brand knowledge about whatever you're going to be promoting in the. So now you'll probably be ready for your first gig. Please make sure that you arrive on time. First impressions always last. If you are late on your first gig, they won't trust you. when they want to book you the next time. So make sure you are on time, and this is also because entrances for gigs, like in-store gigs, are very difficult to find. Sometimes they want you to go in through the staff entrance, which is like at the back of the whole mall where you've probably never been in your life. They'll probably require you to enter in different places. Also, you need to know where you're going. So if you do get lost, you are able to navigate your way to the gig without being late. So do make sure that you're always early, especially if you don't know where you're going or if you haven't done the job before. Please look neat and presentable as well. This will really take you far, guys, because as a customer, when you see a promoter, the first thing you see is them before you even see ukuthi kwenzakalani or whatever. You see them first. So if you look appropriate, look presentable, and you made sure you put an effort in how you look, it represents the brand. It represents the brand well. Put an effort in how you look. Also, when you do taking those check-in pictures, the clients will be happy with you and will book you more. So it's very important for you to please the clients. So make sure that you look neat, your clothes are ironed, and your sneakers are clean, and your hair is done well. If you're working with food, make sure the hair is out of the way, because you'll be bending and then the braids will be, or the hair will be doing this and getting in the food. So make sure that you have prepared yourself for what you're going to be doing on that day. Make sure your nails are also neat. Sometimes when you're working with food, they want clean nails. So at least let them look clean. Imagine if you were a customer and the promoter is handing you food with nails that have brown things. You're not gonna want to eat that. With dirty nails, you're not. So make sure your nails are clean. I think I'm done. If you have any more questions, ask me in the comment section. I will try and answer all of the questions that you have for me. And also you can DM me on my Instagram. This is it. If you have any more questions, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If it was informative to you, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I will be posting more content also related to the promotion life. If you're also interested in one of the gigs I've done, I do have a vlog that I've posted before. You can watch that. I'll be posting more vlogs too. And yeah, I hope that you had a good time and that you enjoyed this video.